Hey guys, it's me, Omni. I'm going to do another cooking video for you. Today I'm going to make some curry shrimp. I've got all my ingredients lined up. I got some onion, some minced garlic, mushrooms, a little tomato, some string green beans, fresh. Of course we have curry powder. I like to use sea salt. The coconut milk. This is very important. And I'm going to use some water chestnuts as well today, and it's canned, but whatever. And I also have some curry paste. I'm going to show you how to use this. And of course the shrimp. Right here we've got a nice colander of about 3 pounds of shrimp here. So we're going to put this all together, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and hopefully maybe you can try it at home. Okay, you're probably watching this right now, and first thing I'm going to do is heat up my pan. I got a nice big stock pan. Throw some olive oil in there. You can use vegetable oil or canola oil, whatever oil is your favorite. I prefer olive oil. I think it's got a nice flavor. I'm going to start heating that up. I'm going to add in some curry paste. Now, what you do with, you can buy this stuff in most grocery stores, usually in the ethnic aisle. This is mild, and it just comes in a paste. And what you do is you just put it in the oil. Take a spoonful of this, or two. You can get that heated up with the oil. Gonna take a minute here and mince it around a bit. How you doing, guys? Okay. Alright, this is gonna help the paste caramelize ever so slightly. Now we're gonna get our onions in here. Now I got a whole onion here. I'm going to use a white onion today, but of course you can use a yellow onion, whatever you like. But onions are a must for any curry. I don't know if you can see that taking on the flavor right away. Mince that in. Let that sweat, as they say, where it starts getting a little, the juices start to come out. You want to do that for a couple minutes. I'm going to throw in this garlic. Now this is just, minced garlic, but you can use fresh garlic, of course. I just find it easier to have a jar of minced garlic on hand. I'm getting this really going. It smells fantastic right now. Okay. So let that go for a sec. Alright, next I got some mushrooms. I'm going to throw these in because mushrooms are amazing and I love mushrooms. And I'm actually going to add a little butter to this because mushrooms I think taste great with butter. You can never go wrong adding butter to anything. I'm going to get, I'm going to say about 2 tablespoons of butter. Not a lot, just enough. Add a little salt at this time. Probably, I don't know, pinch or two. Just get some salt in there. Alright, we're just kind of getting the flavors together, like these early flavors. And you can see it's maintaining that curry color, that nice gold yellow color that's known. Add a little pepper to this, not too much. Okay. Now don't forget, we're going to add 3 pounds of shrimp to this eventually, so it's really going to fill out. I'm going to open up my cans of coconut milk and water chestnuts, get those ready. You know, I think I'm also going to add these green beans because these will start cooking pretty quick. And these are, you know, fresh green beans are delicious, but they're also firm, so you got to cook them a little longer to get them going nice. Do this a few more twists. So this is going good here. It's looking pretty nice. Now, let's see here. I had some tomatoes. Tomatoes you don't have to add. I mean, I had a couple laying around. You know, you should always add whatever vegetables you think are, you know, are going to taste good. Maybe your favorites. There's definitely a recipe that you can cook some potatoes with it separate. I don't eat potatoes, so the potatoes are very common in most curries. Sometimes I have cilantro. I like adding cilantro. I don't have any on me now. So you can see all the veggies cooking away here. Looking pretty good, actually, I think. Now I make a curry probably once every couple weeks. I make it with chicken, chicken breast a lot. Of course, shrimp sometimes when, you know, special night we make curry shrimp. Does smell up your house, so expect your home to smell like curry for 2 days if you follow this recipe. You might want to close the door to your bedroom so the smell doesn't get everywhere. But the onions and the garlic and that curry paste are really coming through, really pulling it up. Alright, now I've already have some shrimp here that's deveined and peeled. So it depends on where you buy it, but you know, make sure it's not cooked yet and that it's deveined. And you know, of course you peeled. Sometimes you gotta peel it yourself, and you know, you save some money if you do that. It only takes you a few minutes. The tail is on, and that's fine because you can just eat it like that. You know what though? I think I'm actually going to quickly detail these. So give me a minute, and you'll probably see me back with that going on. And I'm going to let this simmer while I do that quickly. Okay, I'm back. I've actually detailed the shrimp, letting them drain real quickly. But this is cooking really nice. And I'm going to turn the heat back up because I actually turned it down. Now, it's interesting to note that if you do this recipe with chicken, you'll of course have to cook it longer. And you probably are going to want to actually put it in before you put vegetables in. You can put onions and the garlic and the curry and get that going, and then put in the chicken and cook it that way. I may actually show you eventually a curry chicken dish, but I'm going to throw this in. Now, cool thing about shrimp is they actually cook pretty quickly, so this doesn't, not going to be too bad. I'm going to salt this a little bit. And get some extra seasoning on the shrimp itself. Not a couple pinches. There we go. Definitely more pepper. I love fresh ground pepper. Delicious. Now, I also have curry powder. Now, I know I used the paste earlier, but I actually like really curried up. And I find just the extra bit of curry powder on the meat is really going to make it very strong. So add as much curry powder as you like. I think that's probably going to do me justice. Now, let me open up my coconut milk. Prepare this. I know, I got to stir that, huh? There we go. Let's get this stirred in real nice. And you can see the shrimp is already starting to cook. Shrimp, you can tell when they're cooked, they go from that pale, fleshy color to a solid pink, and they stiffen up. But you don't want to overcook it, because then they'll get hard, and so you want them nice. but this is going to take a few minutes. This is a lot. This is a big pot, and this is, you know, nearly 3 pounds of shrimp. So we're going to take our time with this, let it cook. You'll come back in a second and you'll see how this is going. Alright. How's my curry chicken look? Good. Looks great. Oh, this smells so great. This is really coming together really nicely. Definitely enjoying the way this is looking. Give this a little more of a cook. You know, I think I'm going to skip on the water chestnuts today. This is looking really good and really solid. I don't think I'm going to need the water chestnuts in this one. I have a lot of green beans, and I think that's probably going to be good. Also want to note, I actually started some rice before starting this off, so definitely this is accompanied really well with rice. You know, I'm a personal fan of basmati rice, but I just have regular long grain white rice. So that's what I'm cooking with it. I have a rice cooker. That should be done in the next 10-15 minutes. So it should hopefully coincide with this. So, you know, start your rice first. If you have to cook it on the stove top, you know, rice is definitely what you start first because it'll sit well. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's getting there. I'm going to turn this heat up a little bit, see if I can get it going more. Okay, you should see now that most of the shrimp is curling up pretty good. It's not fully cooked yet, but it's pretty close. So now that we're pretty close to it being fully cooked, you can see that they're getting nice and pink and they're curling well. That one's got a little more to go, but this is getting there. So what I'm going to do is add my coconut milk. Now this comes in cans, and they have different, they have light coconut milk, regular coconut milk. It's a very popular ingredient in like Thailand and Southeast Asia. And as you can see, it sort of makes a gravy right away. It turns yellow from the curry. Because I'm a curry freak, I'm actually going to add a little more curry to it. Really want to get that curry flavor in there. You know, you can check your local grocery store for curry, but it depends on where you are. You may not be able to find it. If you have to, you can probably try to look for ethnic stores. But I actually buy it on Amazon, so because I can get a big jar, a big thing here. I think it was like 10-15 bucks. So, and it lasts me a long time. This is probably lasts me a couple years, and it's good. So you can see it's nice and yellow, nice and gold. I'm gonna bring this to a simmer, and then once it's nice and simmered, and I see all the shrimp are done, it'll thicken up a little bit. And then it will be ready to spoon out. Oh, this is looking fantastic. I think I need a little more black pepper though. Let's see here, yeah. Can't really taste it because, you know, you want to make sure shrimp is cooked. Anything with seafood and stuff like that, until it's fully cooked, you don't want to mess around with tasting. So, but because I've made this so many times, I know this is going to come out fantastic. Yeah, this is going to hopefully be enough for leftovers for a day or two as well. Just got to love it. Well, alright, now it's really simmering away here. Yep, now you can smell that shrimp are done. I'm going to put this on the low temperature again. get this all simmering. Oh, nice, very nice. Oh, I just heard my rice cooker finish up. So, hopefully you see this really well. This is definitely a nice yellow curry. You can make red curries that are nice and strong, and next time you see this, it should be on a plate with the rice. And we're going to let this simmer for, I don't know, I think 5 more minutes, 6 more, like 5 to 10 more minutes. Yes, I'm back. I'm stirring it. It's looking so great. Oh, it's just fantastic. It just has to sit here and thicken up. Waiting for that rice. And, oh, believe it or not, I actually added a little curry powder to the rice too. You know, not a lot, but I add a little bit to it. It kind of helps more curry flavor and everything. It's another one of my little favorite things to do. I'm actually going to taste a little bit of this now. Let me get a real spoon. Oh, wow. That is good. On the money. Wow. I nailed this one. Yeah. Well, this is the end of the video. I wanted to show you the plate. Let's see, hopefully get that in there just right. So this is the actual plated final version. I know I should be eating this with a fork, but it's okay. Eat it. Very hot. Very hot. Might have cooled off a minute before doing that. Well, as you can see though, completely done, completely delicious. And I recommend anyone to try it if they like curry and if you like shrimp. This is a great dinner. Doesn't take too long. If you're speedy, you get it down, half hour, 40 minutes maybe. And I encourage you to give it a try. Bye-bye.